Hello, my name is Eric Garza, and I'm the moderator of this focus group. I will go ahead and let the other participants introduce themselves, starting with you.
My name is Brandon Becerra. I'm a junior, and my major is kinesiology.
My name is Rick Montero. I'm a third-year graduate student, master's degree in criminal justice.
Joseph Yariel, senior, business administration.
Okay, great. So the following questions are all questions about YouTube and why you watch what you watch on YouTube, and how it pertains to your daily life. So just to hop right into it, the first question is, are there certain content creators on YouTube or YouTubers that you relate with? Starting with you, maybe?
I watch a couple of just people like daily vlogs and stuff like that. Just short 5 to 10 minute videos just for entertainment wise. Nothing too much, and a few sports clips here and there, but not too much. Isn't like.
Do you have an example of a content creator that you kind of follow?
I follow around David Dobrik, those vlog little squads. Shay Donson, I follow his conspiracy theories, but yeah, every now and then I'll catch up on their videos.
Right.
So when you say content, you mean just types, right?
Yeah, like content creators, like YouTubers. Are any YouTubers out there that you feel you relate to in specific?
So just liking their material, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, just want to clarify.
That's cool.
Same thing. I like watching a few highlight reels. The Cowboys, Patriots, whatever. I like watching football, soccer too, basketball, and a few gaming videos. I like watching Raven Gaming. He's a gamer who rates one of my favorite video games, and then a lot of horror stuff like Chills, Creepypasta, Mr. Nightmare, stuff like that. I like listening to the horror stories, and a few music videos.
Cool stuff. Joseph?
I kind of watch everything on the spectrum. Things from home improvement videos to video games to football. My favorite content creator is the fantasy footballers. They talk about fantasy football. I love watching Fortnite videos.
Oh, man.
All the time. One of my favorite Fortnite content creators is Salty. That's about it.
Cool. Great feedback. So the next question is, what about them do you think makes you enjoy their videos?
I love the humor. They have that teenage. Well, from my perspective, they have just daily, doing hooligan stuff.
Yeah.
And just doing the random dumb stuff, and I think it's super funny, and that's a big reason why I watch them. And then just pretty much educational reasons as well too.
Mm-hmm.
I watch Crash Course, and that's for homework and stuff like that.
Great. What about them do you think makes you enjoy their videos?
That's a tough call because usually with everyone who likes watching gaming videos, nothing wrong with it, but I actually don't like it too much when the gamers talk too much or whenever they're making side comments.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just like watching the gameplay of a video game, seeing how they play, seeing maybe if it's a game I'm playing, maybe how I can change up strategies, how to stuff like that. As far as horror videos go, I just like the scare. I just like listening to the story, getting that chill that goes up the spine.
Right.
I don't know how to explain it that. And yeah, that's pretty. And yeah, some learning stuff. I'll look up I don't know how to pick a lock, which duct tape is stronger than others. Stuff like that.
Just everyday things. And Joseph, what about them do you think makes you enjoy their videos?
Well, actually, Rick pointed out something different. From my preference, you don't like when the streamers talk, and I actually do. It just makes it easier to watch, I guess. But I also do enjoy learning the techniques that they use, and that's for gaming specifically. And then Brandon mentioned also that he watches educational videos, and I forgot that I do too. The Khan Academy and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Cool.
What was the question again? I forgot. Sorry about that.
What about them do you think makes you enjoy their videos?
And then the fantasy footballers are extremely funny. They are so funny, and they give good information, good advice and stuff like that. So
Cool. Okay, for this next question, I'd like to start with Rick, if that's okay. How do you perceive the content and channels that you're subscribed to? How do you view them? How do you What do you take from them?
I don't know. Other than, and correct me if I'm wrong. It's just I just view them something to pass time.
Mhm.
You know, like I don't really like for the most part, other than the horror stories. Because when I listen to horror stories, it's usually whenever I'm playing video games and don't feel like listening to music. I'll listen to because whenever I play video games, I don't like listening to the noise. I usually mute the TV and I listen to music.
Mhm.
But sometimes when I don't like doing that, I like listening to the horror stories. So, what was the question again?
How do you perceive the content and the channels that you're subscribed to or you view? How do you perceive them? How do you view them?
Just something to pass the time. Like if if I'm feeling a bit stressed, something to get a quick laugh out of. Like maybe watch a funny video, something like someone pranking somebody maybe, or again like whenever I just feel like I feel like getting scared, I'm just gonna watch a horror video. Or again, whenever I feel like feel like I'm gonna play my game, let me see if I can look up something that's gonna be related to the game, stuff like that.
Just
You said perceive it. How do I view it? Like entertaining, you mean, or something?
yeah, like anyone who you subscribe to or view on a daily basis, how do you perceive the content as a whole? Like,
I see it as entertaining and,
Mhm.
and educational mostly. Yeah, it's entertaining.
Same. I mean, I just watch it like when I have free time. Yeah, when I'm chilling in bed, 2 a.m. I have nothing to do. Hop on YouTube, go through that. I should be sleeping, but I love YouTube.
okay, cool. So Rick, back to you again. The fourth question is, do you generally avoid watching videos that contradict your interests? Why or why not?
When you say contradict your interests, like
So something that doesn't interest you, do you watch things that don't interest you?
I guess it just depends. Like, I'm a real big rock music fan, so you won't catch me listening to, and you won't catch me watching videos that are like recommendation, like latest by Justin Bieber, latest
Mhm.
by Katy Perry. You
Right.
won't see me clicking on any stuff like that because I'm not into that genre.
Yeah.
Going to the gameplay videos, I guess if I know. Because I have friends who watch the same thing, they're like, "Oh, watch this guy." I'm like, "Nah, I'm not a big fan." And
Yeah.
if the recommendation pops up, like, "Nah, I don't. That's not my thing."
Mm.
So, as far as conflicting your interests, like personal ideals, sometimes it just depends
Yeah.
like, whether or not I feel like the video is going to be interesting or not. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Joseph?
So, conflicting interests.
Something that just doesn't interest you, yeah? Do you catch yourself watching?
Because I do watch videos that conflict with my personal beliefs. I do watch those just to get other viewpoints. Conflicting interests, if a video doesn't interest me, I don't know if I'd find myself watching it unless I usually generally only find myself watching videos that do interest me, or because I mean, and I could go down rabbit holes and stuff, and I'll end up watching all these crazy videos and just be on YouTube for hours. But generally, all those videos, I have some interest in them.
Right.
So
Brandon?
Yeah, there's videos, all the videos I watch them because they're interesting to me. I won't watch a video that's like 30 minutes long and then I feel like it's boring for no reason.
Mhm.
I don't want to be I wouldn't waste my time on anything that doesn't catch my interest.
Right. Okay. Well, this next question, we can start with Joseph. Do you have any certain biases when it comes to remembering information that you get from YouTube or retaining information?
Stuff that really interests me, I guess I have a bias towards that, such as the fantasy football
Mhm.
and the Fortnite content.
Right.
You know, I watch those and copy their strategies and implement them into my game. And I mean, the fantasy football, you know, I look to their advice and see and kind of remember that more than the home improvement videos. I mean, they still somewhat interest me, but I'm not gonna remember how to build a house or
Yeah.
whatever they do. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Brandon, do you have any certain biases when it comes to retaining information that you get from YouTube?
I do keep an open mind for everything, so any information that I do, see and hear, I do keep in the back of my brain, but I don't always implement it on my daily life,
Mhm.
Like it's there, but I don't always use it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Rick?
I have to say the same thing. I mean, the information, it's there. I guess it's just There's one video I watched about like why Adolf Hitler was a moron or something like that, and I watched that and I watched a YouTuber who gave his comments, but then I looked down to the comments below it and I'm like, oh, some of the facts were wrong, so I guess just that. But yeah, the information always just kind of stays in the back of my head. I don't cite it though. Like if I had to write a paper about it, I would actually look up and research this stuff myself.
YouTube.
Yeah, right.
Good way to do it. Okay, this next question is kind of a scenario based, so we can start with Brandon. So, if your favorite content creator on YouTube uploads a video that contains content that contradicts your beliefs, would you continue to watch their content?
Yeah, I mean, I like to keep an open mind on things, and especially for someone that I constantly watch, I wouldn't be too like biased on their opinion. Like I would be open minded. I would see what they have to offer, and I don't think it would like change any of my beliefs.
Right.
I just would watch it for funsies, like see what their point of view is on things.
Yeah, for funsies.
Yeah. For funsies.
Right.
Same. I would probably watch your opinion, but I see it as interesting. I'd like to see their view. Same thing. I'd like to see their viewpoint, try and hear what they think, and I don't know, just take it from there. I think it's interesting to hear what other people have to say about certain stuff that I believe in that they may not believe in.
Right.
I also think it depends on how interesting, if they continue to produce quality content that is also interesting, then I probably will keep watching. But if their beliefs are, completely different than mine, I can see myself falling off of viewing their
Oh, wow.
stuff after a while.
Interesting. Okay. So next, Brandon, do you feel that your perceptions and values are being affected based on the content that you're watching?
No, like I don't take anything on YouTube really seriously.
Mhm.
Like unless it's education wise, like I'll follow that like to the teeth, because it's very valuable information, so especially for school.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's just for entertaining, like I won't think of anything too much into it.
Right.
Like it's not all that's not really too deep, so not really. Like it's whatever to me.
Same. Just not really.
Doesn't affect that much on your personal life?
Not really. I mean, I guess. No, don't know.
That's
Not
not at
really.
all. Just for entertainment only.
Just for entertainment only. If they want to throw in their opinion out there, great. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. As far as me having to listen to their opinion, I don't have to, so I won't.
Cool. Joseph, do you feel that your perceptions and values are being affected based on the content that you're watching?
I don't know if I watch anything that is too impacting on my opinion. So I'd have to say, as of now, no. But maybe in the future, if I did come across something that, opened my eyes to a different viewpoint, I could see my view or beliefs getting impacted.
Right. Okay, cool. So Rick, we can start with you for the next question. So when watching a video on YouTube, how likely are you to like or dislike a video based on whether you agree or disagree with the content displayed?
The like to me is really just whether I like it or not. If for the most part, I always just I always end up liking the video for as soon as I watch it, because I know the some YouTubers do make their life off that stuff, so I'm like, all right, I'll like it. But then if it's someone I'm subscribed to, someone I know really well, and I know I always like their comment, I always end up just liking it.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever it's someone new that I've never seen their stuff before, I'll wait until the end of the video and be like, I actually liked it. I'll give it a like. And I never dislike anything. I'm just kind of like, okay, and I just leave. So
Yeah.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
It was a long question, I apologize. When watching a video on YouTube, how likely are you to like or dislike a video based on whether you agree or disagree with the content displayed?
Okay, yeah, I'm just like Rick. I don't dislike any videos, and I generally don't like videos either. I kind of just watch it, and now I feel kind of bad because they do. Some YouTubers do make their livings off of that, so
Yeah.
that kind of sucks. But yeah, I just kind of leave it.
Yeah.
I don't really like or dislike.
Right.
Yeah, I don't do that either. I'll watch the video and skip on to the next one. Like I don't.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, like I don't really have time to do. Just click a button.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't have time, but it just doesn't catch, like, it doesn't interest me, like, well, what's that beneficial for me,
Yeah.
like, if I like or dislike something.
So pretty much none of you really portray your liking or disliking of the video on YouTube at all.
Yeah, I don't like or dislike anything.
Okay, cool. And this is actually our last question. We'll go to Joseph first. So how do you perceive the content on YouTube as a whole? What's your experience on YouTube like? How do you perceive it, like the entire site?
Wow, that's a
Broad question.
yeah, that's a cool question. I think YouTube as a whole is really informative, and I think that the videos that they have on there, whether they are in my beliefs or not, are still interesting to watch for somebody, you know? There's billions of people that watch YouTube every day, so,
Yeah.
I mean, they must be doing something right, and it must be good. And that's also what I believe. I think, you know, it helps me pass time, and it's entertaining and informative, and I think it's good content that they have on there. And they also monitor, you know, what they have, and they don't just let a whole bunch of toxic stuff on
Right.
YouTube. They also monitor that pretty well, and so I think that's also a benefit for little kids and stuff like that.
Right. Brandon, how do you perceive the content on YouTube as a whole?
I love YouTube. I love YouTube. I mean, to each their own on the, the channels. So, I mean, from what I want to watch and what I want to, education or entertainment wise, like, I love it, like, there's stuff I won't like, so I'll just leave it aside and I'll move on to the next thing. But as a whole, like, I really like YouTube. It's helped me a lot, like, with school and, like, just a pastime, entertaining.
Rick,
From both points, I feel like I can agree with a lot of stuff. YouTube can be a bit overwhelming because there's so much to watch, but as far as it goes, yeah, it's entertaining, good way to pass the time, and sometimes you learn something that you didn't know before. One thing that I learned from YouTube is that I like instrumental music. I didn't know that before, and now, like, I sometimes whenever I get really stressed, instead of like going for a run or doing something physically, I'll just sit down and listen to instrumental music, and I'll fall asleep and feel a lot better next time. So definitely, like, I don't know, something that's really cool, and that it's free, so that makes it even better. So
Yeah. So I guess we can all say that YouTube kind of affects all of our lives to an extent, right? Yeah. So, okay, well, great answers, guys. Great input. Thank you all for your time. And that concludes our focus group.
You're welcome.
Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Pleasure.